I get this question a lot. People ask me what denomination is the correct denomination. The answer is simply none. Why? Because if you see what denominations are, if it's Baptist, Greek Orthodox, Catholic, every one of those are fighting for themselves to be the correct denomination. Mention, if any of those words or denomination mentioned in the Bible, okay, respectfully, I'll give it a second thought. None of those denominations, are mentioned in the Bible. And if you look at them, all of a sudden, Baptist becomes, that denomination itself becomes more important than the Bible itself, becomes more important than God. Greek Orthodox, the same thing. Catholic, they're fighting who is the correct denomination. Christianity, in a nutshell, a religion that man made, okay? We are Christ followers. We're not Christians per se, or Jews, or whatever religion is. Because now religion becomes more important than God. We are just Christ followers. We do what Christ told us to do. So your church can be a blank church, or have a simple name, not as a denomination. It becomes to be like a chain, a business chain, Baptist 1, Baptist 2. Even Baptists have tens of different denominations, Baptist by itself, If an atheist person or a person with different faith comes to me and say, okay, you want me to be Christian, well, which denomination I would follow? He probably going to be very confused because this one says this, that one says that. God is not a God of confusion, okay? God is bringing his word clear and simple to us. Clear and simple. Follow God's will. Follow Christ's will. Don't follow a denomination, because denomination becomes a business, okay? Now you advertising that denomination. It becomes to be the most important thing, the denomination itself, versus following the will of God, following the word of God, which is Christ. I hope this will help you a little bit. So don't worry about denomination. Worry about the word of God. If there is a church that actually preaching the word of God, okay, go and follow. But if that church, most important thing for them is them being correct than the others, okay? So you would know that, hey, this is advertising their denomination versus other denominations, and becomes to be the most important thing in their books, okay? And the most important thing, supposedly, love your God with all your heart, all your might. And the second one is love your neighbor like you love yourself. Basically, follow God's will. Be a Christ follower. That's it. Simple.